what's up world? It is your boy Philochko here making a quick video before I go to sleep. I know a lot of you are looking forward to seeing my Breaking Bad explanation episode on based on episode 5, but I watched it and it wasn't that much slang in it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a video about Breaking Bad tomorrow, which will include Breaking Bad episode 5 and 6 of season 1, okay? So I'm going to get to it, I promise. But today I want to speak about the word ass a little bit and include some pictures because that might be funny. Now, a lot of people don't really know how to use ass properly, and a lot of people don't even know that ass is not that strong of a word. Like, you know, I do with bad words, I give them a level 1, 2, or 3. 3 being the highest, 1 being the weakest for bad words. And ass, that has to be like a 1. It's not that strong. Now, sure, they may not play it on television, on the radio, but it's really not that strong of a bad word. Ass is not that strong. It gets a 1. But what does it mean? Well, in slang, first of all, ass just means your butt. Now, there's 2 ways to refer to your butt when you mean ass. It could be just the ass cheeks. Now, a lot of people get this confused. They say butts. A lot of foreigners who don't know better say butts, but no. Your ass has 2 cheeks, a right cheek and a left cheek. Those are your ass cheeks, or those are ass cheeks, okay? Those are ass cheeks, but together the 2 butt cheeks make 1 ass. You don't have asses. No, you have butt cheeks, which together make 1 ass, okay? So your ass could just be the butt, you know, the cheeks, but it can also be the hole between the cheeks. That's also known as an ass. So maybe sometimes, you know, after you use the bathroom, you have to wipe your ass. Now, you're not wiping the whole entire thing like your butt cheeks. No, you're just wiping the hole. So the ass can be the actual butt cheeks or the hole. But other than that, what it is physically, let's get to what people mean figuratively when you're an ass. When you're an ass, you're basically an idiot. Now, since it's not a strong word, it's not very strong at all, you can say this to your friends. You can be like, if he or she does something really funny, you can say something like, oh, dude, you're such an ass, bro. Bro, you're such an ass, dude. I love you, bro. You're such an ass. That means they're silly, they're funny, and they're entertaining. Now, if you want to insult people with ass, you can say things like, you're a fucking dumbass. You know what I mean? You're a dumbass, dude. Now, you can even use dumbass for friendly gestures, because ass isn't that strong of a word, but usually when you want to use ass really insulting towards someone, you want to add the word fuck around there to show that you're serious, because the word fuck is very strong. You know, it's a level 3, and it shows that you're serious and you're not joking. So you can say, you're such a fucking ass. That's usually something really serious, you know, but with your friends you can use it either way, positive or negative. But let's get to some other ways to use it. Now, in proper English, an ass is a donkey. It's a donkey. That's an ass. But no one really uses it like that. No one uses it like, oh, there's a guy over there riding an ass. Like, no one really uses that. So if you use that dictionary definition for it, you're just going to look and sound stupid. No one does that anymore. I mean, they'll laugh at you. That's about it. So as for the word ass, that's basically it. That's all you really have to know. You have 2 butt cheeks, that makes 1 ass. You don't have asses. Now, just a little cultural difference with asses. Let me teach you some more since I'm here. Where I'm from, we have like different opinion on asses than I noticed where I am now in Russia. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from like the hood, you know, hip hop culture and whatever. So there's different kinds of asses. Let me teach you. Let me teach you the 2 basic kinds. There's a flatty. What is a flatty? A flatty is the kind of ass where a girl has like no butt, where there's not a lot of butt there. That's a flatty, you know, it's just flat. There's nothing there, you know, nothing entertaining. But the kind of asses people usually like where I'm from, it has plenty of names for it. Those asses look like this. You understand? And these are called fatties, badunkadunks. They could be called, and if they're white, if it's a white girl with a butt, she's called a pog. So that's 3 you can have. You know, fatty, badunkadunk, pog, and the onion booty. There's a lot of terms for it. But there's also one other thing I don't want you to get confused with when it comes to ass. Because there was a movie about this called Barbershop, and I really think you need to understand this. A lot of times, some men don't know better, they don't know much about the culture, and they can't tell the difference between a big ass and a big ass woman. Now, A big ass or a woman with a big ass is a woman with a big butt, right? That's just her butt is big and it looks nice. But a big ass woman, that has nothing to do with her ass. That just means she's big, she's humongous, she's heavy. So don't get confused and look at a sexy girl with a big butt and say, damn, that's a big ass woman. No, you're saying she's fat if you say that. But if you say, damn, that's a big ass, or that's a woman with a big ass, then you're talking about a big butt, okay? So a big ass woman, that's usually a thumbs down. But a woman with a big ass, that is a thumbs up. So that's basically it. I know these videos are crazy, but hey, 16 and older, if you're not 16 and you watch this, it's not my fault. Where your parents at? And that's basically it. Philochko, teaching things you probably won't learn anywhere else, alright? And that's basically it. I love women with big asses, but I'm not too into big ass women, alright? Later.